Jed arrived at Netherdale still looking for an 80-minute performance in National 1 this season, but with lots of confidence after coming back from 26-10 down last weekend to get a bonus point win against Boroughmuir. As for the hosts, GALA had their own points to prove after going down 52 points to 3 at the hands of JHA, and would be looking to the Netherdale crowd to give them the advantage in this border derby. The less than ideal conditions had their part to play in the opening stages, and when each side received penalties in the opening 10 minutes, it was both standoffs who slotted penalties to tie the game at 3 points apiece. Soon after, however, it was GALA who made the first dominant attack of the match, and from that came the opening try. The Maroon forwards driving the JED-FOREST defence to the line, and it was hooker Jackieson who emerged with the ball and received the resulting pat on the back. This unconverted try was followed by a large spell of unentertaining rugby, with a lot of mistakes for both sides, although it was the hosts who looked like doing more with the ball in hand. With 10 minutes left of the first half, GALA once again found themselves pressing the Jed try line, and the ball was flung wide to winger Gregor Collins, who was ready to collect and touch down for the second unconverted score. The 13-3 scoreline was how it stayed until after the break, but within the opening 5 minutes of the second half, JED-FOREST managed to pick up 6 points through the boot of Aaron Weatherhead, reducing GALA's lead to 4. There was another dry spell before prop Gavin Fisher went over for the third GALA try. GALA had been denied a few times by resilient JED-FOREST defence, but eventually the Maroon attack broke it down and Fisher was able to capitalise and go over for the score. This was converted by Harris Rutherford. There was an immediate reply, however, and Jed managed to pull back 5 points through a Robbie Shearer-Gibb try. The experienced winger ran a great line on the 22 and was able to beat all the defenders between him and the whitewash. This try made the scores 20-14 in favour of GALA, and so set up an exciting final few moments. Many in the stand would agree that the concluding moments was the first time that the game felt exciting, and suddenly there was a border derby feel to this match, with both sets of supporters becoming vocal. Twice Harris Rutherford missed penalties that would have all but secured the win for GALA, and it was in fact Jed who played better in the dying moments, getting themselves right up to the GALA line and inches away from a try. However, the comeback was not to be on this occasion, and the celebrations on the GALA side as the final whistle blew was probably ample evidence that the players had put in the passion and intensity that had been asked of them by the coaches. Full time at Netherdale, GALA 20, JED-FOREST 14.
Obviously we needed to bounce back after last week, and we had a strong week of training, physical. That's what we needed to be after last week, and I think we showed that at points today. Defensively, you can tell by the scoreline it was a lot better. So we just need to keep that defensively up, and then attacking wise, we need to be more clinical with our chances. Kicking and just keeping the ball skill working and that sort of thing. So yeah, definitely more to work on for next week.
Really disappointed. Thought straight for the first half, we never executed what we planned to do through the week. Really couldn't get into the game first half, and kind of a bit of credit to GALA, but it's a lot to do less on how we played. Never played in the right areas, and GALA really pegged us back, especially start that second half, and we never really got going until the last 5 minutes there, when we're scraping about trying to sneak it. But that's no performance we planned for, and we're a lot better than that. We can that, and I'm sure we'll deflect to the week and come back better next week.